Well, let's do it again. This time we're going to do this guy Trucks, old Joshy. Why are Prime Ink drivers so sensitive? So this is a twofer. We get to pick on Prime again, and Josh loves when I do reaction videos on him. All right, here we go. Anyways, before we get into this, let's get all the nonsense out of the way. You know, the old like, comment, subscribe. Billy says ring the bell. You got Trucking with David H on Facebook. Hey man, hit that subscribe button. Like the video. You got a video you want me to react to? Go ahead and throw it down in the comments. I'll get right on that. Anyways, let's get to it. Let's see.
Warning. The views expressed in this video are not meant to offend anybody. These videos have been collected from various platforms. We don't have any rights over these videos. These videos are my reactions and opinions. If you are really sensitive, this channel may not be meant for you.
Hello my friends, how are you today? Today we're going to further explore why is it that Prime
Well, hello, Josh.
Emotional because, yeah, I tell you, they're back, my friends. They are back and they are not happy.
Prime drivers emotional, not happy. If you were stuck doing 58 miles an hour on the damn freeway when everyone's blown by you at 70 with their finger in the air, you wouldn't be happy. You'd be emotional too. See, that's the problem. You've never got to work for Prime, so you don't know what it's like to be in that 58 mile an hour gang.
Why are they not happy? They got CDLs, they got a job driving a truck. They should be some happy boys, but they are very grumpy. And what we're going to try to do today, if I remember the point of this video by the time we get to the end of it, is actually try to get to the bottom of why Prime Ink drivers get so damn emotional over their trucking company.
I told you why they get so emotional. Prime Ink drivers, not Amazon Prime drivers. Amazon Prime drivers just crash. Prime Ink drivers are emotional because of the whole 58, 62 mile an hour limiter on their truck.
Getting made fun of because an interesting thing happened. I listened to the perspective of a Prime Ink driver today explain it to me and to his audience. So we're going to talk about that, but we do got some other things obviously to get through. A whole lot of making fun of Prime Ink. That's what we need to get through first. Last video, of course, you know, we sent out the old flare again. Hey, Prime Ink drivers, I'm still making fun of your goofy asses because you won't leave me alone, and I don't want you to. I want you to keep coming here and keep saying stupid shit.
Whoa, 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 hold on. So, if you want Prime Ink drivers to bug you and say stupid stuff to you so you can make videos, then do I want Prime Ink drivers to bug you and say stupid stuff to you so now I can react to those videos and say stupid stuff to you? Also, I'm confused. You might make. Let's see.
I have something to talk about, alright? I just live on the road all by myself. You guys want to talk about the new video game I've been playing? Or what do you want to talk about? Prime Ink, baby, that's what we're going to talk about. So,
Gotcha. I mean, live on the road by yourself.
Prime Ink driver that was very upset with me. Can you believe it? Oh, mercy me. Have you ever heard this one before? Stop me if you've heard this one. He was very
Josh, you okay, bro? Them squinting them eyes real hard and going back and forth, moving around like that is reminding me of somebody that I knew. I mean, I was messing with you, man. I had to do it because you're just moving around and grooving. Alright, sorry.
and he goes, oh, you're saying all this about Prime Ink? This is very rich coming from an ex-Swift driver. To which I responded, he didn't say where he worked or anything, so I responded,
Swift.
I found the next easily triggered Prime driver, and he responds to me, he goes, I don't even work for Prime. Laughing emoji, laughing emoji. hysterically laughing emoji, laughing with tears emoji, laughing emoji, laughing emoji. And I responded to him, I'm not buying it. This is the classic behavior of a Prime Inc. driver. And he deleted his comment. You know why he deleted his comment? Because I fucking called it. Only
Because he was a Prime Inc. driver.
I think that it's a sick burn to go after the company where a guy works, because only Prime Inc. drivers have such a deep emotional connection to their trucking company that they think that this would...
Hold on now. I was a Prime Inc. driver, and I ain't triggered, and I don't give a... I'm no longer a Prime Inc. driver, but you are right though, because a lot of the Prime Inc. drivers, it's a cult, it's a brotherhood and cult. It's a cult. You know, it's a brotherhood. No, it is a cult. Why do you keep calling it a cult? Because it's a cult. No, listen. You go in there, you get on the computers to do the CBTs, you hit start, and it comes back and it says you're going to learn how to... Prime is good. Prime is great. Prime is life. Wait, stop. Maybe I shouldn't do a reaction video with Prime involved, because I need to go to Freightliner and have my freaking governor turned on to 65 and the idle turned off. Billy, no more cold air for you, buddy. Hey, Billy, no more cold air for you. Billy, where are you? There you are. No more cold air. Billy's sitting there going, hey, Dad, bullshit, we need to cold... I've gotten so off track on this video. Okay, I'll stop. Let's get back to it. I forgot what I was doing.
Actually be an insult to a well-adjusted normal person, and it's not. So we got to talk about that, and we got to talk about one other thing real quick. I got to confess. I have to confess something. I have a confession for you.
Confess, baby.
On that guy's video, I did enjoy reading through the comments.
I don't know why my camera's running slow again.
It's a positive video. There's no beef going on or anything. But somebody had commented on it. Well, this guy Trucks used to work for Prime, and that's why he's so mad. I've never in my life worked for Prime, but I loved watching seeing that comment, because sometimes when I'm wandering around the internet, videos about me pop up in my feed, and people just make up whatever they want about me, and they present it as fact, and there's
okay.
Proof of such activities.
That didn't fix nothing.
Like, okay, everybody that runs around talking about me just like saying nonsense, and that's it. But the thing
I don't say nonsense about you, bro. I don't say nonsense about you. I just call it as it is. This camera thing is shaking all over the place, man. What the hell? We need to get... There we go. That's good there. Look. Hey, let's go. Come on.
I have to confess is...
Man, you got me all squirreled out now. I'm squirrely all over the place.
I did apply for Prime one time, and they denied my application. They did. So
Job hopper, that's why.
I had applied with them, and I went through the process of talking to the recruiter. They started pulling all my experience, getting all the verifications back and everything like that. We got me set up to do the drug test and physical, which I did for them. And then what actually happened, what actually really truly happened, why I didn't get the job at Prime, is because when I had went to do the physical, their doctor that they sent me to had reported back to Prime that everything was good to go, except the fact that I didn't have the minimum required amount of chromosomes to drive a Prime Inc. truck. Now let me tell you why that joke's funny. Let me
Listen, buddy. I drove a Prime Inc. truck, and I'm all man. Tell us why that joke's funny, though. Go ahead.
Explain. Why it's funny is because there's some Prime Inc. driver angry on the other side of this video, watching it, and he's going, "That's right, bitch, you don't have the minimum required amount of chromosomes to drive a fucking Prime Inc. truck." And he's real proud of himself right now. You guys, you're picturing it the same way I am. That's fucking hilarious.
It is hilarious.
It's mean, though. But yeah, thank you to everybody that watched the videos, of course. All the people that leave me a like on the videos, and most of the people that comment, because some of the comments are fucking stupid, which is becoming a tagline around here lately, but it's the truth. I think more YouTubers need to be like, hey, that guy's kind of a fucking dipshit. Everyone's asked for views. That's just not my style. Anyways.
Hey, I'm actually one known not to kiss anyone's ass for views. I don't care. I've got a teeny tiny channel. I get a couple hundred. If I'm lucky to get 200 views per video. But I don't care. I do it for fun. Go ahead. You want to fill my comment sections up with ragging? Because, you know, I don't care. I'd be happy to have pissed off Prime Inc. drivers. Prime Inc. life.
Prime Inc. is obviously very...
Is this how he built this channel? Is to just to attack Prime drivers? I attack Prime drivers. Maybe I got to attack more Prime drivers. They're fun to pick on, though, because they are emotional.
Very upset. They have been the butt of my jokes for many, many years. As most of you all know, it all started with an innocent comment where I made fun of a Prime Inc. driver that was scared out of his fucking mind on the mountains in Colorado, and I thought it was funny. I didn't put Prime Inc. in the title. I had a very small channel then that really not many people watched, 200 people per video if I was lucky. And the Prime Inc. warriors came out of nowhere, and I was shocked. And that led me into my theory that there is something fucking wrong with this company, that if you mention their name, that people come out en masse to be very fucking angry with it.
That is true. Whenever I talk about going back to Prime, the videos get a lot of views. Fucking Prime that's just weird.
And in my repeated feud with Prime Inc., but now it seems to be my feud with Prime Inc. drivers, I've just really learned that there are a lot of goofy bastards over there at Prime. Just a lot of silly motherfuckers, right? I mean, I watched somebody that's a Prime driver on YouTube.
Bro, slow down. You're
as an 80,000-pound killing machine. Now, I don't know what's going on over there at Prime Inc., and I have drove a number of trucks in my life. I have put down 1 million miles, and there has never been a time in my life where my truck turned into a killing
machine.
Only a Prime Inc. driver would come up with that. Look, guys, I'm in a killing machine. Get your finger out your fucking nose and pay attention to the goddamn road, and you wouldn't be... in a killing machine. I don't fucking get it. It's like
it's a killing machine. I mean, is that what Prime's teaching? Let's get out there and kill some people? What the hell?
Killing machine, my friends. My truck has never ever been a killing machine. Do you know why? Because I know how to drive the fucking thing. That's why. That's a good thing. But it reminds me of when I first started driving, right? Everybody referred to trucks as a 80,000-pound missile. 80,000-pound missile, my friend.
It's a slow-ass missile, if that's what they want to call it. Yeah, they do. They do call it that. Landstar boys are saying bye to each other or something. But let's get on with this.
Fucking intimidating, doesn't it? What is going on every time you get in your truck? It turns into a weapon of mass destruction. It sounds like you might not be cut out for this job. What's even more funny about that was back then, CBs were all the rage, right? This was only in the, 2010s? Not even that long ago, right? Yes, the technology that came out in the 70s, everybody was still yelling at you that you had to have in your truck. The reason you need a CB in your truck...
You do need one.
You know what you're doing. Everybody else can tell you what to do while you're driving the truck.
No, you need a CB. I don't know if he's a CB. Forget everyone telling you what to do when you drive the truck. A CB is good for road conditions, debris in the roads, trucks broke down around corners that are not barely off the road. You know, there's all kinds of reasons why a CB is good. I think a CB should be a DOT regulation. To have a CB, have a working CB, it should be part of the pre-trip.
So if it wasn't terrifying enough that you were in an 80,000-pound missile, now you are in an 80,000-pound CB guided missile, and that just made the situation a little more fucking scary. Now, didn't it?
That wasn't funny.
Guys, these people are lucky that I'm not in charge of shit. I'm just a guy that runs.
Thank God you're not in charge of shit, boy, because I'm telling you, I'm just telling you, might be saying something.
His fucking mouth on the internet, because the minute people said to me, I'm driving an 80,000-pound killing machine, or I'm driving an 80,000-pound missile, I would start pulling CDLs. Nope, you're out. You can't handle this. You can't fucking handle this. Look, there's a response.
I agree.
Driving a truck. If you get into a truck and you have turned it into a missile or a killing machine, you are missing the fucking point. You don't know what the fuck you're doing.
I agree.
To be off the fucking road. There is no reason in the world to turn one of these trucks into a missile or a killing machine. That's fucking crazy.
Absolutely, 100% fact. You should never do that, and I would not want anyone to do that because that's just nuts. Do not turn one of these trucks into an 80,000-pound missile or killing machine. You know, one of the things we need to really do is get on these drivers that are talking like this. No killing machines, no missiles, no 80,000 pounds. Damn it.
Now listen, some of you aren't going to really hear me out on this part, but you got to listen. I'm going to talk about guns for a second. Look, I'm not here to take away your gun rights, okay? I'm here to make a point. I'm here to make a point. Now,
ain't nobody taking away our gun rights. But go ahead and make your point.
A lot of the pro-gun guys, like really pro-gun guys, I'm not anti-gun, I'm just not... I'm sort of, like, just guns exist, and that's sort of my opinion on them. I don't really fucking care, right? But a lot of pro-gun guys, and I know I'm in the trucking community, the blue-collar community, there's probably a lot of pro-gun guys out here, right? And that's good, that's fine. I'm not trying to take away your rights. What I'm saying is, anytime the gun debate comes up, people start talking about, well, it's not the gun that's the problem, it's the person using the gun that is the problem. And all they're saying in that argument is that irresponsible people, or people that aren't bright enough to use the fucking thing, are using the fucking thing that they shouldn't be doing, right? And then the argument, I guess, is that guns are perfectly safe in the hands of a responsible, mature, safe person that's not going to use the gun to kill people. Okay, I can accept that.
Yeah,
Apply that same logic to the truck. If you got in the fucking truck and it turned into a killing machine, you are not qualified to drive that truck. Comprende? I think so. I don't even know what that means. I should have Googled that. I think comprende, that sounds like comprehend, you understand? Yeah, fuck.
So you understand. But you're right, Josh. You're right. I'm going to agree with you. When you were starting to go on the gun thing, I was starting to fall to the left there. But you're right. If people are going to talk like that about trucks being killing machines and, you know, so on and so forth, maybe they should have their CDL pulled. Maybe they should. Sorry about that, but I was getting parched.
Works for me. I'm trying. I'm doing my best over here, my friends. Anyways, yeah, you're just not fucking qualified. So, the next part of this that I want to talk about.
Take your hat off. I want to see your haircut.
From a Prime Inc. driver. I've known him for quite a while. Or known of him. I wouldn't say I've known him. We have a few interactions here and there. One of our interactions, I think, his wife, who had commented just a little while ago on my video, I think she was team driving with him. And
talking about Eric and Jenna?
Maybe, I think, if I remember correctly. This is a while ago. And they were doing a live stream, and I was drunk off my ass at the 49er in Sacramento, drinking their shit beer that they served there. And had quite a few, and they were doing a live stream about she was getting off the road or something.
Yeah.
Start their family.
That's Driveline.
Congratulations, guys. I don't know if I ever said that yet, but I'm drunk as shit, and that was when I was making a lot of money on YouTube and on the spot market, and I remember sending him some money drunk off my ass. It could have been $5, could have been $500. I don't fucking remember. I have no idea. But I'm not saying that to pat myself on the back.
Sounds like you're giving yourself a little bit of a pat.
Because I was probably drinking too much, and he always seemed like a decent guy, and that's why I decided to...
I don't know how much you drink, bro, but I drink till I'm out. And I ain't never gave nobody money that I didn't know how much money I gave them ever. Can I give you my Cash App and you can send me some money next time you drink?
Listen to his video because he always seemed like a decent guy. He had left a comment yesterday saying, "My angry response is coming tomorrow," or something to that effect, talking about my last Prime video. And I gotta be honest, I was not amused at all last night when I saw that comment. But I just went back to minding my business. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've kind of chilled out a little bit on being always in my comment section. I go find other shit to do. It was really starting to affect my mental stability. always checking my comment section. So normally I'll get in there and interact with you guys after a video comes out, and then I'll go do something else for a couple days just to kind of chill out. Hope no one's offended by that. I just had to protect myself mentally. But anyways.
Bro. Protect yourself mentally? The way you're weaving and bobbing, are you sure you should be on a truck? You sure you won't think you're driving one of them missiles? I mean, you look like you're spinning out of control there. I don't want to, I'm not trying to make this about that, but you look like you're spinning out of control, bro.
Because all the viewers, the good viewers that like what I do,
I like what you do.
The video initially comes out, it's always like the stragglers or the most hateful fucks on this platform. So after the first 24 hours, the comments kind of aren't worth reading anyways. But anyways, he left that comment, said his angry response video was coming, and I knew he was kind of fucking with me. But I got up this morning and I was driving down the road and I remembered, oh yeah, he said he was doing that video. So I got to look.
You obviously didn't give him enough money to keep him happy. You should have gave him some more money.
Video up, and I was listening to it, and he explained to us why Prime appears to be cultish from the outside looking in, and he explained to us how it came to be that way. And I thought it was a pretty enlightening video, if I'm being fucking honest with you. Oh, and if I didn't give his name out, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to give his name out. When you see a video you like, help a guy out. That sounds good to me. But he goes by Driveline. I don't...
Told you it was Driveline.
Know that. I believe he used to go by
Driver's Lineup.
That was probably too many letters for the Prime drivers to find his channel. He'd be in the terminal going, Driver Lineup. Yeah, you can check out my YouTube channel. And they just go, huh?
No, bro. They would say, who's that guy? They'd say Driver's Lineup. And they would all go to the outbound area and try to get a load, because the outbound area where they get loads from is called Driver's Lineup. So they didn't know whether to go on YouTube and watch a video or to line up and get a load. So a lot of his subscribers would just stand in outbound trying to get a load looking for Driver's Lineup. So he had to change his name.
So he shortened it, so now it's Driveline. Less syllables, it kind of helps digest it a little bit easier. So good for him for looking out over there for the Prime drivers. But he had put out the video.
You're funny.
And he was explaining, like, what I really liked about the video was he wasn't coming from it from a, like, hateful point of view. You know how many hate videos I can generate about me over a week process? Driveline, I'm talking to you, just me and you for a second right now. It used to really bother me. That people would make hate videos about me, right? I'd be like, this son of a bitch, right? The more I think about it now, the fact that I can affect the emotions of a grown man over the internet so badly that he will go to his channel and whine and cry and bitch about what I said, now that's a lot of power now, isn't it? That's kind of cool.
Hey Eric, I don't know if you know it, but he's burning your ass right now. The way he's just in case you don't get what he's doing, he's basically burning your ass.
Oh, you should try it sometime. It's kind of cool. So I've kind of actually been enjoying it. It's like, man, that guy that's 1,000 miles away from me right now is so emotionally invested in what I just said. I'm making a video real upset about what I just said. As a matter of fact, I tested that theory a couple weeks ago because I was making fun of some goofy bastards here on YouTube that keep name dropping in their titles, all like the big name YouTubers, right? Trucking YouTubers, just in a desperate attempt to get views. And they're just trashing the shit out of these guys just to do it.
That's what I'm gonna do. I threw Driverline in the title. I'm gonna put Josh the V. No, you're not Josh. Trucking with you or Trucking Alternative or whatever your channel name is. I know it, I just can't think of it right now. And hope to get views. I mean, that's what you do on YouTube, right? Because if you're putting content out and it's not getting views, what's the point? Well, wait a minute. I've had a YouTube channel for years and I don't get any views and I still do it. So you know what? I might be the exception. I do it because I feel like doing it. It really don't bother me that I don't get views. If I got a lot of views, it would be that much better. Maybe I could buy better equipment that freaking works, but you know, whatever, bro.
So I was making fun of their goofy asses for doing it, and I'm like,
hey, make fun of my goofy ass, I dare you. Yeah, you won't, because you know you'll get a reaction video back at it.
Yeah, using other people's names in your titles is fucking lame as fuck. And I wanted to see, I was sort of testing, dude, how much control do I have over
I must be lame, because now 100% I'm putting your name in my title. Not only am I putting your name in my title, but I'm making a thumbnail with your name in it. I'm gonna put your name on the side of my truck. I'm gonna snap a picture of you and put it in my damn wallet. Watch.
this man. Can I annoy him enough that he'll make a video about me? One of them, the day after this guy Truck's video came out, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna lay off this guy because I have too much control over this man's actions, and I don't want that kind of power. But the point I'm trying to make with that is, I wasn't gonna watch the video where he was telling me his point of view as a prime driver. I'm like, yeah, another fucking hate video. I don't give a shit, right? But I watched it anyways because what I know of the guy from our interactions where I got drunk at the 49er is he was a pretty decent guy, right? So I went and checked it out. He told us some very interesting things there, my friends, about how Prime sort of appears to be a cult and the things he believes makes them, led up to them being cult-like. And I gotta be honest with you, I think in the future we're gonna learn a lot of shocking things about Prime Inc. We have to. The reason I say that is because anytime in the history of humans, anytime people rush to the defense of an organization, every time somebody says sort of a shitty thing about them, we've always found out some other things were going on. Now, I'm not accusing prime drivers of doing anything here. I'm just saying that anytime you get, the people at the bottom to swarm and cover for you, there's always some other shady shit going on. It's like the Church of Scientology, the Waco cults, all the cults, all of the fucking cults, Warren Jeffs, that was some wacky shit, wasn't it? People were like defending him. There's people that are still defending Warren Jeffs. Can you believe it? That's nuts. That's fucking crazy. But that's how cults work, right? Anyways, he told us a very interesting thing, and I don't know if he realizes how fucking interesting it was, but he was saying it. Very juicy information.
I'm gonna have to go watch it.
He went to Prime. He was flat fucking broke. That's not verbatim paraphrasing. I don't want to be the guy on the internet accusing a guy being a broke bitch. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is
So he went to Prime broke, started a trucking fleet and went broke. I wonder if he's going to leave Prime broke. Because he's been at Prime for like 6 years, and the last video I seen from 10 months ago, he was broke. Maybe Prime ain't the thing for him. Maybe he shouldn't be going to Prime because he's broke.
Prime, he was very fucking broke. From my understanding of what he was saying, he was trying to get into a new career. He mentioned that the food at the motel that they put you in, because Prime has their own motel, that's weird, was like, it was just okay. Nothing like the food at the terminal, but he said, I was just...
That's not weird that they have their own hotel. Why not? They pump out 1,000 students a week. Why wouldn't they have their own hotel?
Happy to have it. Let me tell you guys what just happened here, all right? This is how cults work. This is the building blocks for a cult. How you get people to be, loyal to you. How you get people to be loyal to what you're doing. First, you create a problem, right? And I'm not saying...
You got a Driveline hat?
That he was broke and looking for a new career.
That's a Driveline hat.
That's just a sign, right? But then they get him into the motel room and they just feed him shit food for fucking however many weeks, right? However many fucking weeks. And then they finally get him out on a truck and say, now because of us, and our graciousness to you over here at Prime Inc., we have given you the ability to buy your own food, and without us, So you make people believe that they're dependent on you, and that you were not only the cause of their problem by feeding him shitty food until he could afford his own, but you also ended up being the solution to his problem. And now he sees you as the person, the one entity, the one being that can cure whatever ails him, whatever problems he's having. Prime Inc. will save you, right?
Yes.
To me, I found that to be very fucking fascinating, that's what they do.
That's exactly what they do. Exactly what they do.
One of the building blocks for a cult, my friends. Make them
was part of a cult. Damn it, he's right. He's right. I felt that way too. I was defending them tooth and nail. They were great. That's exactly what they do. They're a cult. Prime Inc. is a cult. Oh shit.
Something. He said we go through this long, grueling process. I don't know, TNT, PTSD, whatever they got going on over there, and then you eventually, you're in a truck for so long with the trainer that you bond with that trainer, and you're there with him all the time.
No.
6 months you're with the trainer. I think they changed that now, but you're with that trainer for 6 months, and then you go around the terminal and you get to see other drivers, and then there's the camaraderie of the people there that are also going through their training, trying to get it done, and you get to talk with them for a little bit.
Yeah.
Basically, what Prime has done after they've
Giving you a family.
Solution to your problems is now they've isolated you. Now you're in that truck with that trainer for all this time, right? And then the only other people you see are at the Prime terminal. The only other people that understand what you're going through are the drivers at the Prime terminal. And you get to bond with them, and you have that camaraderie. The one thing you guys have in common was Prime also pulled them from the depths of despair and gave them the chance to go out and make a life for themselves. And they owe it all to Prime. And God bless them. God bless Prime Inc. And in that bazaar, that's actually not something I ever thought about, because I've made fun of Prime for a long fucking time about how excessive, how long their training is, where they got you out with the trainer. Like I said, I think they shortened it. It used to be like 50,000 miles, maybe. I don't quote me on that.
It's hard. It's hard.
They never worked there. Not even even if you ask the guy on the internet,
You wanted to work there, though. You know they wouldn't take you because of how many jobs you had.
Commented that said I've never worked there, or said I did. You guys get the point. I don't really know, but I think they shortened it to something like 30,000 miles that the truck has to go. That's still a long time. Now, I always thought that it was because Prime was kind of pulling one over on everyone, and they were running the truck as a team truck, right? You got the poor trainer that's most likely a lease operator, and he gets a trainee in the truck, and they have the trainer pay the wages of the trainee.
That's exactly how it works.
And that's how Prime Inc. works.
Yeah.
Prime doesn't pay the trainee to be on the truck if he's with one of their lease operators. It's the responsibility of the lease operator to pay him his weekly salary. And I was like, and now they're making him run it as a team operation. And that's what I always thought Prime was doing, was just like, we're running it as a team operation. We're not paying any one of these assholes. This guy's making his money off the loads we give him, and he's got to pay his trainer to be in the truck, or trainee rather. And if his trainee runs enough miles, then they'll profit. But if they don't, oh well, tough fucking luck. But that's not what they were doing at all. The entire time they were building that dependency on Prime Inc. That we are your life. We are your future. We are your destiny. You will be with Prime until the end of time, because they've got you locked in that box for months and months at a time, so long that you forget your life before that. You forget that you even had a life before that.
100% facts. 100% facts. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any videos you would like me to do a reaction on, go ahead, throw it in the comments. Maybe I'll do another one on old Josh here. It was fun. Nerve-wracking, but fun. Like, comment, subscribe, ring the bell. Trucking with David H on Facebook. Thanks, Josh.